So, acolytes, good evening, welcome. Yes, I am starting the stream. I mean, the stream has started right now, so there's that. Relatively spontaneous as always, but hey, it is what it is. Not gonna freaking cry about it. And yeah, I'm just gonna do how many videos are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos, starting with Don't Pee Bong Water. He actually commented on one of my videos and was pretty happy. The entire thing was positive. So yeah, I'm also happy because he does really good stuff. Or at least like the AI clunkiness here has a certain charm. So let's see the Menace Crew Season 2 Episode 1 and afterwards Episode 2. But let's start.
Textiles, beautiful textiles, best price.
Madam, come see these lovely pots.
Hot samosas, fresh and spicy.
Many yum-yums over here. Sir, over here. Oh, you don't want yum-yums. You're here for the lore. Come with Peggy.
This is already... Ah! He only has 4 fingers. No, 3 fingers and a thumb. Ah! This is already... Oh, oof. But yum-yum lore. Yeah, give me. Give me.
Sit. Let me find the book, and I'll be right back.
The costume just changes as fuck. I gotta be honest, this has a certain charm to it. I love it.
Peggy won't be long.
Here we are, the Menace Crew. These guys are legendary. The story begins here, in a place called Texas.
Oh. Ha. Huh? Huh? Oh, this intro is beautiful. Come on. It looks so shit. I love it. I mean, as I said, it's still AI. I mean, the AI has a certain charm to it that's just not gonna go away for a certain amount of time. But freak me, it's beautiful. As Van Gogh, yes. This is Tecton. By the way, he fluctuates. Donut and the other guy, I don't know. I think this was Moist Critical. Yenox Taco. I don't even know this guy. I also don't know this guy. Irrelevant. Wait, is this Shadowversity? Was that Shed? Damn. I hope so.
Many years ago, before my balls dropped, a man created the boxes of power. 3 boxes with a proud F on them were given to the gay elven lords, proud and full of glitter. 7 boxes with a big K on them was given to the Jewish kings, gilded with diamonds, pennies, and halal hot dogs. And 9 boxes with a large C was given to the white kings of the land, who laughed and pissed on them for they could not be offended. But all of them were deceived, for a greater power and letter was forged in the fires of Mount Wakanda. A Japanese man of questionable descent began
Look at I actually, for fuck's sake, sorry, but the storyteller just changes all the time. I love it. It's beautiful.
forging a new box. The box surpassed all the others before it, knew no equals, and was so potent that it became far more than what he had put into it. In 1933, it allowed an Austrian painter to come to power in a far-off land known as... Oh, can't say that part. Stop fucking with the camera, Donnie! In 1945, it became a device that cooked rice and demonstrated immense power across the Ching Chong Bing Bong Uwu lands. But one day, it was challenged. A great army of Karens descended upon Mount Wakanda, intent on...
Karens and incels. Two main freaks that actually destroy everything in our society.
Stealing it away forever. They almost succeeded, but at the last moment, a man dressed as a Karen scooped up the box and took it to Iran. Some say it's in Iran, some say it's been stolen by Israel, but it was hidden for generations. Then one day, some short guy named Eli stumbled across it.
What?
He was on a bender and fell down a hole in a mountain. Eli was a little drunk and was about to fit 5 dill pickles into his rectum for his side hustle,
Oh.
but now he had
Huh?
the box. Eli skipped, hopped, and sang his way all the way back home. Little did he know, he had just started a great adventure. Our story begins with Eli, being his jolly manlet self, skipping home to meet his friend Tectone to show off his box.
Hi, I'm Eli. No, I don't like being called Eli the Small Fry or Eli the Small Guy. Just Eli. Come on, I'm about to get home. Let's tell bad jokes. The fuck are you doing in my house, you giant dildo?
You invited me here, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, find a chair or something you can fit in.
So I found this thing, and it's a problem. It's a N box.
The fuck is a N box?
Let
Yep.
me show you.
Yo, baby mama, bitch, cracker smoking, shut it, ain't she?
I guess that'd be too easy.
Why the fuck do you have that thing here? Do you know how much trouble we could get in?
I know, I've even tried breaking it.
Listen, I know a guy that can help us, but we need to get to Twinkle Crotch Dale. It's a ways away, but it's now our only option.
Oh,
I know you want me to
freak.
go with you, but we need to split up. I'll meet you at Twinkle Crotch in 4 days' time, but you're on your own.
That guy likes BDSM. He likes to go in the gimp suit, no zipper, strung up from the ceiling. We're talking sweaty under gooch, Lucky Blaster, 2 billion.
Why are you
What the freak? I just realized it. It's it's the Ring. It's the Lord of the Ring parody. Why did what the fuck? It's why is Tecton Gandalf to shoot everyone Esmond?
stealing Farmer Jebediah's crops?
What do you mean? We have that N-box thing.
What? Why is
Eli, we heard a
why is Donald Sandy a midget?
little bit about what you were saying before we fell down here. The fuck is with that gimp suit shit?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on a rap song.
You know what? This whole D&D shit is pretty gay, and you fucking suck as a game master.
Getting info out of Peggy always means playing D&D.
Yeah, maybe one of us can be the GM next time. He kind of sucks.
Why the fuck were we even in there? We didn't even get mentioned.
Because we are dumber than Patrick Starr and had nothing better to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Bro, all those H-1B shits took that.
Spencer, it's it fluctuates too hard.
That place over. Austin is starting to reek of curry.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be where Donut and Brandon were.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck do you want Donut and AK Tard?
What the fuck? No.
I wanted to kick that little downy shit, not see that.
Everyone knows Anissa pegs Ian, but seeing it was too much.
Let's get out of here. Wait, why are we at the track again?
Come on, man. I have to get my daily bets on.
Fuck it, why not? Let's go.
I got $5 grand on Condor.
That's bitch money. I got 50K on speed.
Who the fuck is Speed?
You'll find out, buddy.
Oh no! If you don't know, there is a game where horse girls are a thing. They're basically normal women just with horse ears. So yeah, but the gameplay is actually for a gacha game, not as bad. So yeah.
This is El Condor Pasa, one of the favorites on the track today. Most people see her as a sure bet. And this man is Speed. He shows it on a regular basis, and I think he's the dark horse today, pun intended.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Rice Bowl.
Here we go. Get ready to lose. Condor is going to take everything you got.
Too bad she's gonna lose.
Oh no.
Eat your carrots. You're faster than that. Whoa. Whoa, there, buddy.
Yes! Show him who's boss! El Condor Pasa!
The power of N compels me.
What the fuck was that?
Hold up. The N-box was a real thing? I thought that was made up.
Maybe we have to go back to Peggy and see more about this end box.
Yeah, or have someone else read from that lore book.
Yes, in fact, the N-Box is real. It's allowed some of the most powerful people to take advantage of the true N-word. That's right, nuclear.
The only thing worse than the N-word and people using it is commies. I can't fucking stand goddamn commies, man.
However, now that we know where the actual N-Box last was, we can try to get it to its true and rightful owner, John Trone.
Good to be back at our store.
Was this just a Jontron thing? Yeah, because of the... yeah. I want to see a parody of this, but everyone is horses. You know what? Sharkwin, the thing is, the guy that actually does it, he could, or he was in my chat, he's actually quite a nice dude. If you just maybe tell him this thing, this exact thing, he may just do it. It's not even that, you know what, I'm gonna just, if I get him, like, somehow, if I can write him on X, I'm gonna write him. Just remind me of that. It's, it could be a better idea for the next time.
Finally, I'm gonna check in with Brandon. Why don't you see if the fat frogs learned to make a decent burger yet?
What channel is this? Don P. Bongwater. Thank you for the... yeah, just remind me. And by the way, just so you get here... here's the link to the video. You can look it up and see his stuff that he did beforehand. No problem.
Who the fuck are you supposed to be?
I'm your new sidekick, Shinya.
God damn it.
That's exactly my reaction.
Look, man, I did everything I could, but they took Donut. I don't know what they're doing to him.
Who took him? Who took him?
The Downey.
No.
Brandon, help!
The weasels. Assassin weasels. If you don't know pirate software, so Robbie Downey Jr., as he's meant here, has actually, like, those guys in a shelter for them, doing a good job, by the way, from what I know. But he also had a character, a furry character. I think I don't need to explain what he did with that character, so yeah.
You're my only hope for a White Claw.
Yeah, the donut necklace is fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, freak. If I hope I get the dude. Just for the freaking clothes. It's beautiful. Oh. Let's take the next part. This is beautiful. It's just... Yeah, I'm gonna do... I'm gonna make every single one of those into a video. So just in case you're wondering, this will be the content for the next few, well, days, or I'm actually planning on... the plan is to actually stream the videos, then make them into videos and post them. Kind of what X-Men Gold, or exactly the same thing as X-Men Gold does. Just because I want to go into streaming step by step, and it's just... It's functioning. But let's just see the Menace Crew episode 2. Oh. Oh, the freaking necklace. Oh, nice. And this is a typical bazaar. It looks pretty good.
Ah.
This is no. This. He teleports through it. It's so freaking beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Peggy knew you'd be back. Come with Peggy. The lore is waiting. Here you go. Time for you to be the GM.
By the way, you have to look at the characters. They change constantly. It's so beautiful. You just seen it with the lore guy. He's something different now. It's just so funny.
Charlie, King Zach told Peggy this would happen. Yippee!
By the way, this is most critical.
Yippee! So yeah, there was a bit of a situation before this.
Change again.
I got some notes on these goofy goobers. Eli stopped putting pickles in his ass and found the N box. Dude, what the fuck is this? Tectone said they needed help, and they'd eventually meet in Twinkle Crotch.
Yep, he looks like it.
Eli found Donut and Brandon on the road while singing a dumbass awful rap.
It's so beautiful. That's what they like in the last part. How they just manifest from thin air into it. It's so beautiful.
Thank God he stopped.
I love it.
Because Brandon is a bitch and Donut is being held captive, they aren't here. Instead, Eli is going to meet up with someone else. And now we begin this dog shit with Eli skipping towards a Waffle House to meet his friend.
Of course.
Waffles, 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 my favorite.
The change again.
I can't wait to get some medieval waffles. Whew.
Fuck it, time for second breakfast.
Fucking commies.
Well, shit, there goes second breakfast.
Do you want to go with me to East Bumblefuck?
Yeah, why not?
Let's ride!
No way! Oh no. Look at the fat guy.
Yeah! Yeehaw, bitches!
It's so beautiful.
Eli and Fat Lightning make their way across town to East Bumblefuck. Little did they know what awaited them.
Well, there it is, East Bumblefuck. Never will you find a place with more scum and come up.
Dude, don't try and make Star Wars jokes.
Well, this is where Tectone said to meet. Hope we don't walk in on them fucking lobsters again.
I might fuck a few.
What the fuck?
Have you seen a tall wannabe wizard? Bald, carries a hammer.
Oh, you mean Captain Trucknuts? We haven't seen him in a while.
Fuck is he? He's always the one saying we're late, but he isn't actually here.
No idea. Fuck it. Let's drink.
Huh? Oh, freak. What?
Damn, bro, it like took a million fucking years to get here, bitch.
Come on, XQC, you know what it's like.
So, who found the N box? What was in it this time?
The power to enslave millions of people.
No, not the power of the N box. People aren't ready for nicotine.
Yo, dude, why don't you let me know where the N box is?
Because it's unhealthy and stupid?
Stop being a bitch, Tectone. I'll fight you.
Time to play Magic, buddy.
Dude, shut the fuck up and play.
Yeah.
If I win, I'm gonna have the orcs beat your balls in.
Orcs?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Green skin. Yeah. Tossed out. Gang, gang. Me see you rock, me throw rock, make big splash. Me see you treat me punch tree, good, make hand hurt. Shiny thing on floor, me want that.
They could be Warhammer or.
Shiny. Now it's my shiny. My shiny. Little switchy bug, me step on it. Crunch, me laugh real loud. This my swamp, you know, come here. Smell like mud and victory. Yeah. Arthur, gang, gang. Smash it up, gang, gang. Gang, gang. Big club, gang, gang. Gang, gang. Blood hunt, gang, gang.
No one should have the power you hold, little man.
Why did you open that box in there? Now they're gonna be addicted to Newports for life.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, whatever.
What the fuck?
Listen, Eli, I need to get you to Twinkle Crotch. I know I don't want to touch that nasty ass box, so you better stay alive.
That looks perfect. We're gonna hang out here for a bit.
Oh no.
Hey, little guy. Uh-oh. Go back to the Downey. Well, fuck.
Who the fuck invited you to play D&D with us?
Just give me Eli.
No. The troll head. It's literal. I actually expected her to look more anime though. But it's oh, it's beautiful.
Too bad they work for the Downey. They're kind of cute.
Cute. Those fuckers are vicious. Really, dude? Your fucking awful rolls suck.
Fucking Eli over here rolling ones all the time. Can you fix your goddamn dice rolls?
So anyways, Eli ended up making it Twinkle Crotch, the gayest place on flat Earth.
Welcome to Twinkle Crotch, the gayest place on earth. Yeah, it's top-notch. Run by elven kings and sequin thongs, you see. They're the masters of this joyful jubilee. They'll greet you with a smile and a happy cheer. Down in Twinkle Crotch, we banish all fear.
Finally, your lazy ass woke up. Welcome to Twinkle Crotch. It's Friday, August 8th, around 9 a.m. to be exact.
Listen, you aren't as bad as Peggy, but now we have a flat Earth story. Thanks for that, Dick.
I would be mad too about
Listen,
like some flat earth shit comes in. Nah.
Nux,
F
we
this.
gotta save Donut. I need you and your special Jew powers to do that.
I mean, sure, fuck it, why not?
Why the fuck did you have me come with you? You can smell light, fear, and autism from miles away. That's it? Fuck you too. I smell 4 guards. They stink of poor, shitty ammo and leftover Little Caesar's pizza. Shouldn't be a problem.
For the Torah!
What the fuck? I thought they are on his side.
Donut, you in here?
So Tectone wasn't lying about his technique. Neat.
Knock.
What the fuck?
Down here. I found a vault I need you to crack. Come sniff out the combination.
And the nose changed there. Nice.
The fuck took you so long? Had to get White Claws. Oh, and Nux to sniff out your location. Hey, Nux, can you access the Jew Tunnel network? It's probably our fastest way home. If you need some more pennies to activate it, I got you covered.
What the?
Well, that just fucking happened. That tunnel stole every last bit of change.
Welcome back, Donut. That Downey dunce talked a lot and acted like his usual high and mighty self. Think I know what they're planning.
What the?
My army is almost complete. The Menace crew won't know what hit them.
Hey, Zach, can I be the GM for the next episode? Yeah, sure, whatever. At least you won't curse us with flat Earth like Charlie did.
Well, we're gay elves on fan. And we're playing with our friends. There's a party in the Twinkle Crotch, playing hopscotch, looking up at the stars, consuming.
Oh, I'm not gonna risk the freaking. Oh, this is beautiful. This is just. Oh, nice and good. I love it. I love it. This guy makes just too good of things. It's so bad that it's good. Damn. Oh, do I wanna do the art thing? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. The Kershaw thing will come as the last one. Nah, let it be. Let it be. I just gonna look something up quickly. Give me a second. Just because I wanna be sure that everything is actually okay, because I saved the stream things. No, that's fine. Everything's fine. Yep. So let's continue with Archcast. Because I mean, the thing is, MasterCard is fucking up again, or the credit stuff. It's just credit card stuff. It's just getting worse and worse by the day. But I honestly hope they just get shafted. After a while, it's just nah.
Steam is in the process of getting debanked. Or at the very least, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
So, some of you that do not...
By the way, I don't even worry about Steam. They will find alternatives to actually get paid. And for sure as fuck, I'm gonna look for those. Because, well, if credit cards company wanna play this game, then let's play their game. Let's show them that if they fuck around too much, they're gonna find out. Because they're dependent on us, not the other way around.
Live in Canada, the European Union, England, Japan, Australia, or the US may have noticed recently that when you tried to purchase a game on Steam using PayPal, you'd get an error message saying that this form of payment is not available right now. I got it myself, as I'm of course a Norwegian, and at the time I figured, okay, well it's probably some sort of bug, right? Because they mentioned that they were working to fix the issue, so some sort of error with PayPal or the bank or one of the countless intermediaries between you making a payment and the company actually receiving the money. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But now, Valve has come out with a more official statement indicating that this is not a bug, this is a feature. As they say here, PayPal use on Steam is currently unavailable in my currency. Why? In early July 2025, PayPal notified Valve that the acquiring bank for payment transactions in certain currencies was immediately terminating the process of any transactions related to Steam. They would continue to be able to do transactions in Euro, Canadian dollars, Great British pounds, Japanese yens, Australian dollars, and US dollars, but everyone else was shit out of luck.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't even blame Steam for this. This is just something that happens and will happen. It's sad, but it is what it is.
No doubt came as a rather massive surprise to Steam as well, which is why they initially seemed to treat it as some sort of a bug, as they presumably engaged in communication and negotiations with PayPal to try and figure out what on God's good earth was happening here. And they clearly didn't arrive at much in the way of a conclusion. So, what exactly has happened? Well, PayPal notified Valve that their acquiring bank for payment transaction has decided to not do any transactions related to Steam. So, one might easily assume, because it seems sensible, that when you make a payment with PayPal or a credit card or whatever, that it's a fairly straightforward transaction, right?
It should be easy, on point. The credit card company shouldn't even think about mixing in what the F you're doing with your money, but hey, they decided. And they are, well, doing a very bad job. So let's do the same bad job to them.
Swipe your credit card at the hairdresser's and you simply transfer $50 from your account to the hairdresser's account, right?
Yes.
No, not at all. There are a whole hecking hell of a lot of intermediaries in between you and the merchant actually accepting the money. One of these is the acquiring bank. As the name suggests, this is the money that actually gets your money when you are making this transaction. They act as an intermediary. So instead of the money going from you directly to the merchant, it happens to come through the acquiring bank, who then provides various services like fraud, prevention, etc., and they actually take the money before then passing it on again. So without an acquiring bank, there is no way to actually make the payment because you can't simply transfer the money straight up to Steam in this case. And with PayPal, of course, we have another intermediary. So it sounds like the bank that PayPal uses to do this with Steam has decided to terminate their relationship. This then leads us to a very big question again as to why. Why would the bank do this? What possible reason would a bank have to go, hey, Steam, I know we...
Freaks. Simple as that, freaks. I don't even believe that that PayPal or Steam had their fingers in it. If this is so, and the bank decided, then it's just because of freaks. Simple as that.
Manage literally millions, if not billions of dollars in transactions for you every year, and take our slice, of course, but we really hate you now, and so we're going to only do certain currencies. Well, the certain currencies part is our first hint, because why would you accept US dollars, but not whatever they use in Brazil or China or whatever, right? Well, it's because it lessens the blow, that's why. PayPal can then go to Steam and say, you know, yeah, this sucks, but don't worry, we're not going to take away your main markets, and I'm sure we can arrive at some sort of arrangement. Don't worry, just swallow this pill and everything will get better. Then, in 2 or 3 years' time, they'll come back and go, yeah, we can't do Australian dollars anymore, but I'm sure you understand. Again, we'll continue working the problem, don't worry. Couple more years, yeah, Japanese yen's gonna, and so on, as this will be a long process to isolate and, in my opinion, probably attempt to debank Steam outright.
Yep.
Now, who would do this? The
freaks that think that this is a good thing instead of just taking the money and shutting up.
Only ones that come to mind is probably the card companies right now. As we know already that Visa and MasterCard, via their in essence puppet Collective Shout, decided to lash out against adult games on Steam very, very effectively. I do not believe for a single instance that the Australian feminists really affected these card companies and made them do something they didn't want to. They've probably been targeting Steam for quite some time, and there's a good reason for that as well, as Steam has now become an enormous player.
Oh, and by the way, they are getting harassed to a very high degree. They're trying to actually think about... they just imagine a few things, lie, slaughter everything, and say, no, they weren't the ones that actually did this. This wasn't their decision. At the end of the day, you know exactly that it was them. And as I said, they are getting very bad mouth because of it. Of course, I cannot agree with those kinds of things and bullying. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about them. They started to bully us. Now they get what they deserve. They fuck around and they are finding out, and I hope that they find out pretty badly.
One of, if not the largest players on a worldwide level. It dominates the entirety of the gaming market. And so Visa and MasterCard may be interested in trying to get their name somewhat scrubbed from a platform that has and does still host a lot of adult content, which they clearly do not like for, I believe, primarily political and moral reasons. And then, of course, PayPal refused to play ball as well. When Visa and MasterCard said, oh no, we didn't do this, we haven't done any of this, and PayPal, Steam, responded with, no, you did, you came into my shop and threatened to break my windows if I didn't pay you. I would not put it past these companies to be doing a little bit of strong-arming here, playing a bit rough, communicating to Steam and anyone else that there are consequences for stepping out of line.
You know what? I don't care who's responsible. I know who profits from it. So, just go on. Show them what you think of them, the people that actually profit from it. Go to a degree where it's not worth. And then, for some reason, with a high probability, it will suddenly fix itself. Even though that the people proclaim that they are not responsible for this. It wasn't their idea. They never did it. And yet, if you target them, it will stop. Guaranteed.
Now, I don't think Steam is necessarily a good target for this, because Gabe Newell's big, beautiful heart is still beating, and long may it continue, because the moment he keels over, we are fucked. And Steam is absolutely in a position to simply begin managing their own payments. There have already been quite a lot of rumbling around this. Elon mentioned X payment, for example. Steam is absolutely in a position to begin creating their own infrastructure surrounding this, and with recent movements in the US, such as the right to fair banking, or access to equal banking, for example, and various legislations now being put forward before governments across the world, these card companies are living on a little bit of borrowed time right now. They might simply be attempting to get whatever they can through now, whilst they still have leverage, before they'll be essentially forced to back down. Alternatively, this might also simply be a far more large-scale play. Assuming that none of the legislative measures will actually ever be permanent or affect them, they're moving to solidify their monopoly, and determine outright what people are and are not allowed to spend their money on, depending upon whatever their standards are at the time. As you may also mention and remember, Steam recently added a 15th point to their terms of service, where they essentially said outright that if something doesn't meet the terms of service of their payment processors and their collaborators, their companions in this payment processing market, Visa and MasterCard said no. That's my current working theory, as this is now going well beyond merely the censorship of adult titles and into the realms of a straight-up massive coup in practice, where these card companies are attempting to extend their influence way beyond anyone who simply, makes money go from A to B should ever do or should ever have.
Correctly. And the thing is, those companies just make money go from A to B. It's not more to it. There just isn't more to it. You can easily find a different company that actually does this stuff. Or easily. It will take time, but it's possible. And for F's sake, the thing is, we need some. I think it would be a fresh starter that didn't get corrupted with the entire thing. To actually have someone that doesn't dip its fingers in it, but on the other hand, this is a very obvious power grab that just goes pretty hard right now. And I hope it will fail. It's an honest hope of mine. I think it will, but never say never.
This also, by the way, is why I believe that the only real long-term solution to this problem is going to be a regulatory action. As much as one can easily hate upon the government when it comes to regulations and their infinite need to constantly grow larger and more useful, or use less over time, even if Steam manages to make their own payment processor, well, they will still require some banks to work with them, unless they're going to make one, and as we can see right now, it does appear that the card companies can get to the banks as well. Interesting times ahead. Very interesting times indeed. As whilst I do expect Steam to fight back on this, it remains to be seen how effective that fight will be. If there's anyone who does...
I mean, it's just a thing of, is it worth the trouble? If they can reach that in a fight, that they just aren't worth the trouble, then they win.
stand a chance, though, it probably is Steam. And if there's anyone who is going to be willing to take that fight, it is also probably going to be Steam. So take this black pill with a little bit of hope as well. Although, man, I'm not even going to start listing the sheer number of implications that the card companies being able to simply dictate to anyone and everyone within entertainment what is and is not acceptable is going to be.
It doesn't matter which side has a power grab. But if credit card companies do it, well, we're pretty fucked. It won't be nice, but until that happens, let's prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Especially as, again, the banks themselves, well, they can't operate without the card companies. The card companies have become our payment institutions in total.
They can. They can. They just have to, well, basically I can directly pay shit from my bank. That's an option for me. I know it's not everywhere like this, but I can do it. I'm just taking PayPal took PayPal because it's easier. So yeah, but I'm also using the normal option or the bank option. So if you wanna fuck around, PayPal already doesn't do any money from me, so it is what it is.
They're clearly beginning to flex their muscles somewhat. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you.
Yep. The thing is, this is pretty fucked up. It's very, very fucked up, and I hate it. But indeed, at the end of the day, we just have to wait and hope that we just get something, well, vernünftiges out of it. And we will at some point, we will. It just takes time and some grit. Yeah. But all in all, I just think Arch is correct about this one. Okay. Let's go for Kirsche. Kirsche doesn't like Reddit. I assume. I mean, I understand Reddit has a very, very bad reputation right now. And if Kirsche, one of the sweethearts that's going around right now, doesn't like them, well, it won't do them any good.
Let's do a little salt mining. So, as you guys know, one of the birthday gifts from my honorable chatters was this billboard in Lowell, Massachusetts.
That's freaking awesome. That's honestly awesome. It will help her. It would spread her message. It's beautiful. It's honestly a freaking beautiful present. Awesome.
Unfortunately, Lowell is a college town, so people apparently started seething real fucking fast about this billboard existing because they are filled with nothing but lies and propaganda. There are 594 comments. Holy shit. I enjoy the seething I've seen in the thread. Around 89% of what's been said about Kirsche is in-house rumor mill slop. The site is becoming widely too happy to keep spreading. True. I think the #1 source people link for why I'm a terrible person is this crazy paused Reddit thread that if you have any sort of brain cells, you immediately realize the things they're posting as evidence that I am some sort of white supremacist Nazi are either jokes or being clip-champed. One of the things they post is Ty. Ty is literally a fucking moderator for me.
Damn. Damn. Hey, it is what it is. Reddit will do Reddit things.
And he posted a joke making fun of the people who had been calling me Ku Klux Kirsche because that's fucking retarded. And these...
That's funny. That's just funny as fuck.
People on Reddit do not have the IQ to understand that someone is joking about people who have been harassing me, and that's why I read to what she calls herself. This isn't a joke, this is real. Yeah, somebody unironically with a KKK nickname wouldn't have been banned on all platforms by now. Way to go. Way to go. You have the intelligence of a literal gnat. No, Kirsch's whole family is not Aryan Brotherhood. What? Who said that? Her family's estranged mother got into that lovely group of societies. She does not go about preaching replacement theory. She stated word-for-word quote from two-tier Kier, a far-left leader with socialist-aligned policies that line up too well with the average Reddit good guy political compass. This is true. And then also, during this entire debacle, like during the past few months, Hillary Clinton also came out and said the exact same thing as Keir Starmer. So unless Keir Starmer and Hillary Clinton are both like hidden Nazis, I don't really know what exactly is going on anymore.
Freaks will do freak things. It's just normal. The thing is, the movement just tries to it's cannibalizing itself, and it lashes out at you because you're one of the walls that just keeps them, well, away from normal people so they can step each other. So yeah, thank you, Kirsha, by the way, just in case.
Many other rumors you're repeating in this thread are spouted by an autogynephiliac fetishist who is still upset they couldn't join an all-girls ASMR group with his fart and burp fetish shit. I'm honestly surprised this has an updo.
No.
Right? Like, I would have thought this would have gotten down-duded into oblivion. You lost a couple friends because they believed the bullshit and knew you watched me, but fuck them. That is insanity, dude. So she had a whole spat where she pressed legal action against the companies who defamed her for calling her a bigot and won. Y'all can downvote me all you want. Doesn't change the legal aspect that she was defamed, pressed legal action, and won. And I think the like most annoying thing is that even though I did win, anal violence achieved what they sought, which was to poison the well in general.
Nah, that's always, that's just something that just happens. Their goal wasn't to actually do some damage. They did it. They lost in the court of law, but the court of law it's not being fair. It's justice, and justice is the absolute minimum that can happen to scum, to a freaking, to somebody who is actually a criminal, like those people. I would. If you want to see, or how I see it, it's like this. Justice is the bare minimum we want to see in a society. Fair is you damage the thing or do the same damage to the person as they did to a different person plus 20%. What would be good is if somebody F's around, you just go full berserk on their ass and give them 2 times, 3 times, 10 times as many as punishment from the thing that they did. That's how I see it.
Because now, even though those articles were taken down, people have like different cope reasons for why they were taken down, and it has nothing to do with like the truth of the matter. And in addition to that, regardless of if they're taken down, people will still repeat that nonsense as if it is true anyways. Yeah. So like, these people, like, threatening to go to, like, the city council and whatnot, it makes me feel like I have to also contact the city council and be like, hey, I've been a victim of a harassment campaign. I, was threatening a lawsuit against this company. These people are trying to implicate your city hall and its employees.
Yeah, that's, by the way, a good thing. Just do it, talk to the people, and most of the times you come better out. I know entity, Sevus, and yes, I agree with you. The reason I believe that peaceful no wars absent can't exist war is in human nature, and when you don't have a common enemy to fight, you turn to yourself. Not exactly. I don't think that humans are inherently wanting something as war. Humans are inherently bloodthirsty, and they need to squash the bloodthirst in some kind of way. Be it in a game, be it somewhere else, be it just fighting each other. It's possible to live in peace, but it's not possible to actually let's just say, squinch the blood first just by being peaceful, giving flowers out and something like that. Now you need something to actually get that thing out.
Employees in a harassment campaign against me. All right, like, it's just, oh god, it's a lot. It's annoying. Imagine being such a butthurt loser. You call your local city leaders to whine about a VTuber billboard. You people need to touch grass immediately. So many subhuman beasts slandering the Foxy. See, all the new comments are great. I love the billboard because it's making so many people mad because she has different opinions in the Reddit echo chamber. Nice to see some people with functioning brains in here who actually watch her and know what they're talking about. Not surprised there's a bunch of Redditors being seething retards who believe anything that those ignorantly hate her spew. Can't wait to see this post on stream. Hello! My wife's black son really hates this billboard. My favorite Foxy. The amount of seething retards is hilarious. It is. That's a bunch of absolute freaks getting pissed about this. Touch some grass. The echo chamber is loud. Funny seeing the usual...
See, I understand that one, viewer. As I said, freaks. Yes, those are freaks. Just... It is what it is.
Cancel culture warriors out here shitting their pants over an anime fox woman who happens to be a conservative, while spouting the same bullshit lies about her spread by complete psychopaths. If you want to take this side of a nut job like Anna Valenz, who wants women enslaved in breeding camps, and is on literal audio record stating they want to rape women, maybe you should reassess what you think is right and wrong, because your morals are fucked. If you believe scum like Bint and Yara, who think children can consent to taking life-altering drugs...
this is something that... Nobody should be R-worded, nobody should have get life-altering drugs if it's not necessary for their survival. And I don't think that children that just wanna, make a gender bender need to do it when they are 10. Let them grow up first. If they then decide to do it, it's fine. I think that every single one of us was a teenager at one point, for fuck's sake. Yeah, confusing time, that one.
There may be something wrong with you. Holy shit, this guy fucking frying pan. Seems Reddit doesn't like VTubers that much. Kirsch's chill. Guess they want to paint her as a bad person. Anime racism. Had the most laughs in months on Reddit reading through this thread. God, this makes me so happy to read all the sad Redditors losing their minds about a cute and funny internet fox woman. Wait a minute. The amount of foolish, uninformed commentary on a billboard is absolutely hilarious. No real research done. Just a bunch of opinion pieces from the same circle of uninformed people. Thanks for the entertainment. This is like going to see the monkeys at the zoo. Love watching them pantomime being human, too. I love her. See more losers. I don't think she's a Nazi, because I've not heard her talk widely about any race or anything like that. She's talked about individuals she disagrees with, and as far as I know, she hasn't called for harassment of anyone she talks about. True! She absolutely has talked about race. Like what? Imagine using this as a source. Holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ, you're all over this thread coping and seething. The salt is delicious, though. Did she kidnap your whole family? Just happy to piss on a little loser Hitlerite heads. Nazis aren't welcome here. What are the chances that I'm older than this person having a hissy fit? Therefore, I have more claim to Massachusetts than they do. Mate, you're the one pissing on yourself at this point. Again, does she have your family hostage? Please keep...
No, by the way, I don't think that she's older the person, because you would be surprised how many actual old people that had a way too good of a life talk about this stuff in a way that's quite frankly disgusting in my eyes. And that are older than you. Yeah. It's not just the young bucks. The young people actually wake up to this entire thing. They aren't as zombified as the older people. And I mean, the older people are dying out slowly but surely. So this problem will solve itself earlier than later. So it just takes time.
Keep going through the tears. They should never stop. He said, nah, I'm laughing at the revolving door of dickless dweebs screaming, nuh-uh, and then running away when proof of what a complete trash bag she is gets posted. This guy has such a little idea of what he's talking about and is so sure of being right. Those kinds of people are hilarious and yet unironically dangerous. Because, like, their stupidity can actually deal damage to people.
Yep.
You've been on this thread whining the whole day. You're definitely not laughing. Again, it's hilarious, though. Never stop. Maybe you should go over there and tear the billboard down yourself. Do it, wussy. I don't remember where it was, but somebody was saying that it was a shame the billboard is so high up because they couldn't sticker bomb it. I'm like, holy shit, derangement. Trust me, it's very funny seeing you bottom-feeding losers get in line to try the same limp dick lines again and again. Imagine simping for a worthless Nazi. I wish this man a very nice, his bloodline ends with him. Someone said, okay, buddy, you're pathetic.
Oh, frick, this one was good. A very nice, this bloodline ends with you. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, I have to. I'm stealing that fucking.
So in your own words, you would just leave the Nazi billboards up? You sure do love talking about dicks is what you're taking up the ass, not up to par. Again, you're a wussy just seething and pissing here on Reddit instead of making an actual impact. Holy shit, you're back!
Yes, as I said, a lot of those marks are between the 30s and 50s. Yes. Basically, well, it's shocking. It's, as I said, it's really shocking. It's also disgusting. Yeah, as soon as I actually talk to those people, I am just shocked how many of those are in the freaking age group of me and are just dumb as fuck, dumb as a stone. I am just getting baffled every day by it.
Bad at this. Do you know what in your own words means, or do you jackboot sniffers share a single brain cell? You've been pissing and whining about this the whole day, and the Nazi billboard you claim is still up. I fear you don't even have a single brain cell working. You're very bad at this. Can't even make actual change. Very boring. And the retard says, very boring is right. You've got some real damage in your skull. No wonder you're simping for the Nazi. She's not gonna fuck you, bro. Neither is the 3D model she pretends to be so you can come. Yes, Kirsche Verstahl, renowned ASM artist, making men come.
Flashback.
Yeah, when you get home from work, I'm gonna lick your hard cock.
End of flashback.
That's my content. The Bostonian lesbian biker voice gets you pretty hard. What the fuck? Gotta love when somebody's only attempt at insults is, oh yeah, you're gay. Best of luck when you're out of grade school. Does your mom know you're gay? How does this go on for 15
Hey, the word you're gay is coming back. Yep, that insult is coming back. I am so happy about it. It was such a non-offensive thing. Even for F's sake, even gay people use it. Yes, gay men that I know use this as an insult. Yeah. Not even as a hard insult. It's just funny to them. So why would I hear from a freak like Rick FM here? Oh, that's bad. No. Go between normal people. Touch some grass. Talk to people. Actually talk to them. Especially those who are actually, well, davon betroffen. And just hear them out. Normal people don't give a fuck about this because they actually have other problems. You don't.
More replies. What is this? Your source is Abinted, a person that dedicated his life to smearing her in any way they can. Today I learned just playing an unedited clip of a person saying racist shit for 2 minutes is smearing them. The clip that they posted is literally me talking about how it's kind of crazy to spend, what was it, like £2 million or some shit on building a mosque in an area that isn't even majority Muslim. That seems a little crazy, and it's like they call it like a mega mosque or some shit. Like that seems.
Nothing against religions, but if you're doing that, that's pretty. It's not normal. Let's just say it like that. It's definitively not normal.
Kind of crazy. And I'm using the fucking same talking point that Keir Starmer literally said himself months earlier. Before we continue, explain why it's racist and saying great replacement theory isn't enough. Calling the mere existence of mosques a hostile takeover is pretty bluntly racist. That's not racist. Mosques aren't part of a race. It's a religion. And no, saying great replacement is enough. It's straight up a racist theory to subscribe to, let alone parrot to your fan base, these people. When I say saying great replacement isn't enough, I say it because a lot of people just parrot it without...
No. Entity, I don't even agree that they get punched. They just get ostracized as freaks and then just thrown out of society. It is what it is. If they come with hate, most people just won't punch them because they know it's not worth the trouble. I'm gonna say though, well, let's just say Ausnahmen bestätigen die Regel. So exception proved the rule. I had a run with some stop oil fuckers. So yeah, let's just say that there were 3 people more that actually had to go to the vet afterwards. I don't even see them as human beings.
Knowing what it is. It's not the mere existence, it's questioning why the government is spending so much on it. The replacement theory is racist, we can agree on that, but the idea that a government trying to do a demographic replacement isn't. There will be people mad because they don't like the race of the people coming in, and there will be people mad because they just don't trust the intentions of the ones in charge bringing them in. There's a lot of nuance to these things, you know? And I mean, again, my stance when I've talked about this is, again, exactly what Keir Starmer and Hillary Clinton both said. That the demographic replacement is due to cheap labor. They want cheap labor. They don't want to pay the native citizens what they deserve to be able to live and work in their own countries. Demographic displacement is not great replacement. You hate their disingenuous lies and bullshit. I mean, it's more propagandistic to just call everything great replacement because as soon as you smear someone with that, it makes them like a black mark, right? Because when somebody says great replacement, the first thing I think of are like the people who are just like, the Jews are trying to get rid of all the white peoples. And it's like, I have literally never said that a single fucking time.
Yeah.
Considering
You shouldn't, by the way. We have other problems that are way bigger than this, than just somebody just talking out of their ass. So yeah. But there are a lot of problems that you can talk about that are racially motivated or that are motivated by actual greed to actually replace workers with low, well, basically people who will do the same job for half of the price. That's bad. That is just bad. The more people in, the worse it gets. So,
also defends the use of slurs and claims white people are the real victims in life. I'm going to go ahead and say she knows exactly what the Great Replacement conspiracy theory is. I do, and that's how I know you guys are using it disingenuously to smear me. And also, of course, I defend the use of slurs. Any person who is against censorship would defend the use of slurs, even if they do not like them. And especially when they realize that we have a double standard right now, where you are allowed to be racist towards certain groups of people, but you're not allowed towards other groups of people.
Exactly.
You should either, right, allow all forms or not allow any forms. The double standard is what gets even the normies upset. She knows what it is, never said she didn't. I'm saying that a surprising amount of people who...
by the way, those things coming back, did you hear that there is a party in Japan? Wants to bring back Imperial Japan to the greetings, a lot of support. And here, I heard of it, yes. And what do I think about it? I mean, Japan can do what Japan does. I don't think it's a good idea. But it's none of my business, let's just say it like that.
Say you don't know what it is and just parrot she's a Nazi because great replacement theory. I'm gonna need context on the white people are the real victims in life thing, because that's me. Or that's new to me. Does he link the, a serious discussion about Kirsche Verstal and her bigotry. And I love how, like, they post my tweet that's true every time we read an article about autogynephiliac males. They always leave out the fact that I say most trans activists. So, like, this one's easily debunkable. Kirsche supporting Asmongold for saying every trans kid is actually a victim of a parent with a mental illness. What happened to every vegan cat? What happened to that? Also, Asmongold is not a Nazi. Kirsche weighing in on the Worcester Mass City Council voting to be a sanctuary city for transgender and gender diverse people. Even trans people, even actual dysphoric people, thought that those at the Worcester City Council were fucking crazy. They look like clowns. They dress like attention whores. They're not doing anyone any favors. Dog whistling about how trans women are a threat to lesbians. It's like mental illness. Yeah, this all sounds like mental illness to me, man. Let's see what desires are. Oh, I'm talking about the glossary for curious minds. I don't even remember where the fuck this is. But this had like a million different genders. It put in like BDSM, bondage, and other assorted like fetish language with their genders and sexual identities. Yeah. This is just absolutely absurd. A lot of Reddit doesn't allow X links. That's probably what it is. It was a dating app. Of course, it's this retard. FFF is a threesome where all humans involved identify as women. If you're gonna have, like, an FFF thing where you include all individuals who identify as women, how are lesbians who are lesbian by definition are going to find an FFF that doesn't involve men is my question. Yeah, true. I stand by what I said. If you have a penis, you can't be a lesbian. I was like, that's not controversial, that's just true.
Yeah, even by their own standards. If a woman transitions, she just becomes the thing she transitioned to. Or a man, in this case. Yeah, it is what it is. So, no matter how you just put it, how you take it, it doesn't make sense after a while. It just doesn't. No matter how you actually look at it, it's just dumb.
I don't understand. Now we get these biological women claiming to be men perpetuating shootings. Is it all the testosterone? If they're hyped up on testosterone, is that what's finally going to bring female shooting statistics in line with males? This is literally a joke. You can tell this is a joke by the way that I say it. What? I even have fucking Mr. Medicare on screen. Please. Thank you. So now we get these biological women claiming to be men perpetrating shootings. Is it all the testosterone? If they're hyped up on testosterone, is that what's going to finally bring female shooting statistics in line with males? Wow.
Yep.
Wow, imagine having a joke. Her fan name is Ku Klux Kirsha, a fact she openly acknowledges through retweets. No, it's not. This is my moderator making a joke about people harassing me, calling me that. That's not my name. No one who likes me calls me that. No one thinks I am part of the KKK. And he even said, get ready for this killer Keemstar cock. Gonna glaze you like a Dunkin' Donut. And they still took this seriously. How are these people real? Jesus, Kirsha celebrating Hitler's
freaks. Fair enough. As I said, freaks.
Birthday month. I clicked on this once before, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, this was like when another subreddit was seething at me, and they were seething at me for making a joke about Hitler's name, and then they also made jokes about Hitler in the same thread, because it's okay for them to joke about Hitler, but if I joke about Hitler, that means I love him somehow? So some fucking, what the fuck? How does this logic work? Absolutely insane to believe this shit. And hopefully anybody who ends up posting this Reddit thread as any kind of proof of what a terrible person I am just gets laughed at into oblivion, because that is...
Now, I think this could be a good case after... If even Klein wins his battle against the Snarf Redditors and such, I think that this would be also a good case of actually suing them, getting their names and showing those freaks that this kind of stuff has consequences. I mean, free speech and all is fine. Yeah, I understand it, but nah. If you're hounding someone or going for a witch hunt, nah. That's too far.
The minimum that they deserve. I've seen this person online. She actually said she would report me and my wife's boyfriend to ICE and get us deported. I couldn't believe somebody could be that bigoted in the present day. Oh no, the ant dude guy didn't recognize it was a joke. No BS, she actually told me and another content creator that she hoped Project 2025 would put us in ovens! Him and Jim! I got a double basket air fryer on my counter just for the two of them!
Put them in oil like freaking pommes frites. Oh, freak. Cook them. H3 will win the lawsuit. Yeah, I think so. But it will still take some time. In the oil fryer. Left this pommes.
Oh my god, the soy in this thread could grow man tits on prime Arnold Schwarzenegger. The blatant misinfo about Kirsch is also hilarious, but liberals aren't known for being genuine. Kirsch gets to keep going while Colbert just got canned. You love to see it. True. It's fucking wonderful. A bitch is as liberal as they come herself. If this were the 80s, she would just be another run-of-the-mill Democrat. She and her people are kill on sight on the free republic. This has got to be a communist, because, like, what? Feel free to post your opinions and comment without inappropriate language. Oh, man, I wonder what they said. Lots of seething, predators are dilating, fucking awesome. Oh, yeah. You people are too used to the idea that your opinion matters and that you can cancel somebody. For the last 10 years, any kind of right-wing opinion would get you banned on Twitter and fired from work. Any kind of, maybe we shouldn't let millions of people in our country who don't even speak our language and don't respect our culture and laws would end up with that person being called a Nazi. People are just tired of this. They no longer care. She said something racist/bigoted, so she said something the majority of people think too. You can blame only yourself for that. This is exactly like when I covered fucking Shiloh Hendrix, and I was like, you shouldn't call a child a slur, but I understand where people's brains are at because they're fed up with certain things after the Carmelo Anthony fundraiser, and everyone's like, she's...
And by the way, I am still proclaiming it's not as bad calling a child a slur as actually killing someone. How are we even comparing those two things? For fuck's sake. I don't even agree with calling the child a slur. But also I don't give a fuck. Killing someone on the other hand, and the freaking black community pushing him and being like, yeah, good job doing this. Honestly, fuck you freaks. Every single one of you. Paying up a murderer. Disgusting behavior. Freaking animals. Every single one of the people that actually paid up for that murderous ass. It's just...
defending calling a child slurs! Trans children was the one step too much. Now Reddit is of course an echo chamber, but if you go to any site that allows free speech, you'll see that nobody cares and everybody openly hates on this. Please stop being a Karen. Most of you guys here have the attitude of a cyclist. It's a little crazy that they're seething so hard. They're just like, we need to contact the city council. We need to get the government involved. We need to scare the billboard company because it's awful and terrible that this VTuber woman who is just a run-of-the-mill conservative.
And the people wonder, the person that took the video was a registered sex offender. Yes, exactly. That's the next thing. What the fuck did the guy, the registered sex offender, do with a camera? And he didn't have any children, by the way, with him. And just recorded it on a freaking child's playground. Duh. And people wonder why that community is turning into a bunch of feral animals. Yes. People are wondering why, and yet they are doing it, and we're just not putting them down. It's disgusting. Still. Damn. Oh my god, I've got that. Irrelevant. If I get in trouble because of this today, I'm gonna get in trouble, but no normal human being will actually disagree with me.
Is allowed to have a billboard. Conservatives should not be allowed to advertise their businesses. It's actually crazy. Oh my god. Honestly, if I could justify the trip, I'd make the pilgrimage up there to see it. Cute foxu. I'm gonna have to tell my dad. The ad has no racist comments on it. It's safe for work. I see worse billboards. Ohio has multiple billboards talking about hell and abortion with graphic images. This is a random anime women. Go touch grass. True. Y'all are mad pathetic. She's perfect. Aw. I have brain damage, though. Leave it to bigots to call a woman a racist grifter. Do y'all hear yourselves? I think it's also funny that they say that I'm a grifter, which implies I don't believe any of the things that I say, and I only say it for money. But then also assert that I am a Nazi or a white supremacist or a racist. Which one is it? Am I those things or am I just saying those things for money? It cannot be both.
Yep, mutually
Cope, dilate,
exclusive.
mauled, sneed, feed.
That's just one of the freaking things that is just incapable. They just don't understand the difference between those two things. It's incredible.
Love schizo foxu. A desperate racist weeb who won't show her face, but she wants you to watch her bullshit. How did we get there, by the way? How did we get to a point where so many people believe that you should use your real name, your real information, and your real face online?
So they can hunt you down and harass you and your family if they disagree with you. That's why they actually use the same argumentation against ICE agents. They want to see their face, they want to see their names, just to harass them and their families afterwards. Just because they disagree with what they are doing. They want to do the exact same with us. If she was a grifter, she wouldn't talk about Brin as much as she does. Yeah, exactly. She's not a grifter. She just says her mind. Simple as that.
How did we get there? Because, like, when we were growing up, we were always told, never tell anyone who you are, never give your name out, never give out any information about yourself. The internet is forever. People are crazy, right? Like, fucking Facebook, people born with social media, MySpace and Facebook. I mean, I guess, but it seems just like, why would you not just invent a persona? Sure, the comments beat me to it, but this VTuber is a no-racist and right-wing nutcase. What is with you people and your willful ignorance? You're downplaying some majorly horrible things, as VTuber said, chalking it up to differing opinions. You'd probably agree with most of it. Racism, homophobia, white supremacy, hate. I have literally never espoused white supremacy. This is crazy. I've even mocked the Smithsonian for putting out like a pamphlet about white supremacist ideals, and it's just normal shit. Here's the problem, folks.
Yeah.
Don't start blaming me for supporting this shit, but freedom of speech. The First Amendment protects all speech, even the offensive stuff. I don't like it, but it's their right to be bigoted and stupid. Just as it is my right to ridicule and mock them for it. Please quit trying to ban things you don't agree with, and to look at them as inspiration for better insults. Even this guy got downvoted. And he's like, I don't even support this, and I think they're a retarded bigot, and he still got downvoted.
Yeah, and by the way, I even agreed to a certain part with him. Fair enough. He did it in a very assholey way, but he's correct.
That's crazy! That's crazy! You agree with me, but it's in the wrong way. Get downvoted, idiot. Fuck Nazis. Kirsha herself would agree with this statement. Funny how that works out. Yes! The response to speech you don't like is more speech, like calling the ad company to express your displeasure. Free speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences, or freedom for social rejection. That's correct. And also even this guy that got downvoted for not agreeing correctly literally agrees with calling the billboard company to get it taken down. When it's all based on lies. That's crazy. Yeah. And he's still getting downvoted. He's still getting downvoted, man.
Evil. Yeah, at this point, it being called racist is just... or the meaning behind it is, how I see it, the literal definition is disagreeing with someone that's on the left. That's the definition of being called racist, Nazi, it's... The words actually just lost their entire meaning. They got so washed down that they are meaningless. There is no bite behind them.
Quit trying to ban things you don't agree with, said the centrist, bravely defending a self-described Nazi and somehow actively ignoring minority rights being stripped day by day.
Yeah.
It literally does not matter how many times I say I'm not a Nazi, I've never been a Nazi, I dislike Nazis, my mom dated one and I saw firsthand how fucking retarded they are. Doesn't matter how often I say that, these people will still scream that I am a Nazi anyway. You know nothing about the base Foxu. Calling her a self-described Nazi is hilarious because it means you have no idea what her views are. She's been quite open about her hatred of Nazis and neo-Nazis, but you're a moron, that's expected. Base Foxu, I can feel my gag reflex firing just from reading that dorky simp shit. Now, that's probably because you haven't sucked a dick in about a week and your gag reflex is coming back. Sorry, bro, you're gonna have to get back on that grind. Only dumbasses take anything that mentally challenged dipshit says seriously. Feel free to add the necessary context to say building mosque is equivalent to a hostile takeover. Did they miss just like everything that has happened in Europe for the last decade? Like they literally think it's simply because of one mosque. They are
No. They just ignore it. They just ignore it. They live in a freaking privileged position. They don't have to worry about anything of this, and they just don't care. They just don't care. I think it's it's honestly getting worse and worse. And right now, we're just going to a certain point where the entire thing we just won't be able to actually talk this one out. It will end in violence if this continues this way. And this is something that I don't like. I hope we can go in a normal way, or a normal way, just by being normal human beings and just talking with each other. But at this freaking point, I think this will end very bad. The names they have called her have no it and just noise. Not yes, so Armenian, except for the people that still use the word. Then yes, it's the grape gangs and kids being oft. Yes, that's why reopen the asylums. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm also for reopening the asylums, just getting those freaks out. And even just reintroducing actual work camps in prisons. Just give them something to do so they can pay off the society that they harmed. It's... yeah.
Crazy. Imagine instead of mosques, it's Christian churches. Y'all hate Christians on this app, so I'm sure if you just swap them in your mind, you'll understand where Kirscha's coming from. What the fuck? I think it's kind of doxing yourself to put up billboards. She probably doesn't live far from that area. What an oddly veiled threat. What an odd way to say, this person I don't like put up a billboard in an area I suspect them to live. Let's find out where they do. That's totally not unhinged behavior. If you watch this shit, you have mud between your ears. I know a guy at uni who might be gooning to this right now. Okay, but seriously, this is pure degeneracy. What the fuck? We could call the billboard company and complain. You probably just aren't aware this person on the billboard is an openly racist / bigot. It's not a Karen issue about anime or anything. Kirscha Verstal has a well-documented history of racist, xenophobic, and transphobic behavior. Is Kirscha a Nazi? Yes. If you don't like being called a racist Nazi, you should probably stop saying racist Nazi shit, Kirscha. Well, it's a good thing I don't, and you guys just have Swiss cheese brains. The same thread details her support for the Great Replacement Theory in...
And by the way, this entire thing, because they are calling this stuff right now, but Chatillo, after the pendulum swings back, will just go back and be like, yeah, let's go and be peaceful about it. Then it will be too late for people like this. Then we're gonna have different rules for people like this. And it's not gonna be pretty.
Correct. Anti-immigrant rhetoric. I am against illegal immigration. I have no problem with actual immigrants, but you guys, once again, Swiss cheese brains. Celebrating Hitler's birthday. Time to get mad at anyone who smokes weed and celebrates 420, I guess, brothers. Using racial slurs. I don't do that because I have to maintain a public image, but if I wouldn't get fired, I could use them more liberally. Mocking black and indigenous communities. This is about the Haka, where they made fools of themselves by doing it in suits in a place that looked really out of place.
Probably.
And displaying white supremacist symbolism. When have I done that? Fucking where, brother? Are they talking about like the accidental, like when I was tweeting out plushies and I didn't notice that there were Nazi books there, but somehow everybody who's anti-Nazi knew exactly what those Nazi books were. Wow, that's weird. That's weird. The one that I deleted? Wow, how strange.
Yeah, and the books were there, but I'm gonna be honest, know your enemy. Just know your enemy.
Strange. Other sources corroborate her history of racist and transphobic content. A DeviantArt rant outlines her public promotion of transphobia. A DeviantArt rant? I don't remember ranting about DeviantArt, but I mean, I probably did. Calling trans women autogynephiliac males. Incorrect, once again. Not all, but trans activists, most, asterisk.
Yeah, no. Most trans people that I know are normal human beings. They just have their thing and they want to be accepted and don't force anything on anybody. Then you have the freaks. And those people, yes, those are, in my opinion, people who shouldn't be out there and spreading their effed up worldview.
And there's a difference between people who are autogynephiliac or ideologues and have actual dysphoria. Her anti-immigrant, once again, anti-illegal immigration, hostile demographic takeover. Another summary describes her mounting harassment campaigns, including defending a fundraiser tied to racist actions and targeting trans journalists. Targeting this actual, like, scum-sucking bottom feeder is siding with someone who talks about breeding camps for women.
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, of course. He wants the same thing. He doesn't care about human life. He thinks it's worthless. And the only worth that it has for him is entertaining him. He doesn't see the individual. He doesn't care about it. He just wants his selfish ways to be actually done so he can profit from it, and that's all there is.
Brother. Kirsha has responded, but critics say her reaction shows she's aware of the accusations and still refuses to disavow them. What the fuck are they even talking about? You're retarded. Thank you, Swordfish. Anal violence has no credibility. How about coming up with your own opinions rather than regurgitating someone else's? True. Facts get repeated and sourced. No, they don't. The lie is able to run around the world multiple times before the truth even gets its shoes on, man. Her mom dated a Nazi. This guy got fucking downvoted into oblivion. Her mom dated a Nazi, and she, her mom, didn't even hate any other race. She straight up rented a room to a black guy. Holy shit, this guy knows the lore!
Damn.
She was literally living with a black guy. What neo-Nazi does that? Mental gymnastics, that one for me. Hey, also, she left the Nazi, married a liberal hippie, but still fucks the Nazi. There's a joke in there about what women want. Anyway, that's Kirsha's mom, who's crazy, who she hates, who she went no contact with. Her dad is the Giga Chad in her life, and her actual role model. Kirsha unironically has one of the most diverse communities and friend group. Meanwhile, I'm guessing just about all of you are white working. I mean, true. If you're working at all, part-time jobs or living off meat bucks or doing some nothing IT job where you just put your head down. Meanwhile, Kirsha has people who actively contribute to society. I love my working men! Who actually have skilled labor jobs. That's why every time you idiots try to go after her, you lose and she gets more popular. Because she resonates with the people who are sick of the woke scolds with no actual investment in the country and little to no contribution.
The thing is, she just resonates with normal human beings. Let's not dance around it. Everybody who's, I would say, 90% of the people that are actually against her just pull stuff out of their ass and then just invent something. Are there things that you could criticize Kirsha about or for? Yes, probably. I don't know anything. I don't care. I am sure that if I just sit down with her and talk with her for 6 hours straight, I would agree and disagree on some points. That doesn't mean that it's bad or worse, because even with my best friend in the world, I still disagree on things. So yeah, that's not even something special. It is what it is.
Enjoy your Reddit Gold, because it's the only worthwhile award you'll ever have. I would like frame this if I could. This is like the best counter to the seed. He wasn't even like mean about it. He's just like, you're kind of fucking worthless. She thinks a Brazilian like you to be trash, threatening to do a hostile takeover. She unironically does it. Like, yeah, no, I don't. They're making up lies and getting mad about it. True and real. Thanks for doing the legwork for me. I got a new follow. Trans children are the aftermath of modern Munchausen by proxy parents. Trans kids' moms feel special. True. I can tell by the anime avatar, German name, and gaming that they're racist. This was a good one. This is insane. How much, like, there's still like a bunch of comments. What's next? A Proud Boys billboard? Well, I'm not a government agent, so, you know. And like these other two threads, this was on a YouTube drama. Seeing the internet freaks break containment and buy physical advertisement is really weird. I don't know their pronouns, but how much were they making to get the rights to have a billboard advertisement for their streaming career? Or why, what some 75-year-old guy is going to be like, Foxu in gaming, golly, I'm going to see this person on my grandchildren's iPad. Are people on Reddit unable to perceive fun? Are they just unable to perceive whimsy, just doing something because you think it would be fun or funny? Like,
a lot of people have problems with that, yeah. But I think that that's more of a of the times that we are in right now, because everybody is actually going for the maximum production they can, or just getting the maximum out of being as productive as you can, blah blah blah. and just simply having fun is a rarity. And yes, I'm doing this stuff, this YouTube stuff for fun. Yeah. You can imagine that it's just, well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm start to make some money from it. It's a few euro, but it's not even the thing that I wanted to do with it. It's good because right now I am actually waiting for the money to come in to the degree of that I can have a nice background for my stream. And I'm gonna actually hire the same artist that I got for this model. Maybe even a few, an extra thing where I'm gonna, well, look a bit differently. But it's alright. This is planning for the future.
I just don't understand, man. Someone in Chicago. This is just seething about the billboard. They're not even talking about, like, me. This is weird. Can someone fill me in on the VTuber involved? And of course, they link the fake thread. People are saying she's a Nazi because she's right-wing. Popcorn Eater says, literally talks about the racist talking point known as the Great Replacement. That's Nazi shit. This person just believes them. They're just like, oh, thanks. Here's another person linking the disingenuous thread. Sounds like she's a bit worse than a right-winger. Maybe she's just like any other right-winger, which is not a great look if you're implying that you're the same. I hate VTubers. This is sad. Could have been used to advertise a cancer research facility, and it's going.
Yeah, and you could also use your time to actually help the facility to build it or do actual work for your community in the same time. What are we talking about? Get the fuck out. It's...
Well, this...
well...
People paid with their own money for a billboard advertisement. I'm mad because this could have gone to cancer research instead. These people aren't fucking real. Streamer in question's pro-Nazi propaganda like Great Replacement, as well as just being a homophobe. I'd say racist as well, but Great Replacement already kind of covers that. Kirsha specifically said horrible transphobic, homophobic, and racist shit before, and even news articles were made about...
You know what? I think we got the gist of it. It's fine. Kirsha is just... I just hope that she just gets peace. This woman needs it. She should get it. She should get some peace and do the things that she did. It's just... well, it is what it is, I guess. Damn, it's late. I actually wanted to do the show ahead, Rev, and some DVD stuff. But damn, this is getting long. Oh, I'm actually streaming for a long time right now. How long is it even? 1.5 hours already. I feel way more exhausted than straight off playing. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Then it's done. I'm gonna go for, well, a nice little Undead beauty sleep. And the rest of the stuff will come tomorrow. But as it is, good night, stay fit, and have a nice night.